I feel like they're going to cheat me because they already lost 2 games. They got 2 losses, but they still number 11. Yeah. So they going to want them to stay ranked. They're going to try to cheat me. Watch.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As well as the playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. EA Sports College Football Chris Roberts, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Close last night. Got a bad quarterback. They ain't got no quarterback. That's why they lose. Wow. They quarterback 76, 67 overall. And they only got 2. Wow. They ain't beating me. Ooh, that running back. 99. They got to feed the ball to him. We got 3 good receivers, but can the quarterback get the ball to him? Tight end. Damn, offensive line probably 90. Yep. Oh, offensive line 90 is enough. Defensive end. Damn. Go straight. Oh, they're gonna rely on their defense to win. That's what it is.
The Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love early in a game like this where you get
Overstorm Brave.
Just get his hands on the football.
Stop
Also,
around
nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Back to throw. It's Mills. Caught quickly. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up with the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Right up the field.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to.
Quarterback ain't even built like it, man.
6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
I want to wait for him to drop.
Now, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harville. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Vols pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got the 1st and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Slow, speed like AA. His speed AA. I'm just going to start discriminating against them. They can run the rock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now. Scoring for 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football,
you gotta have speed to beat me.
Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
We're going the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
White person on a black dude.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look.
That's why
at
I did it, because I didn't think it was a touchdown. Let's see. It was no touchdown. It's me at the ground before he got there. I've seen it. I just seen it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You don't see it very often, but they give the ball to the fullback here. Yep, that's still a position.
And
yep, he can still power his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
All fullbacks block.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
You can't underestimate the small guys as far as fullback and offensive line. If they small big, because you're low to the ground and you can get up under them. You know what I'm saying? Get up under them big ass men and hold them, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're strong.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Sometimes why they like these short running backs. Like when they running, they be hiding behind the big off the line. You can't really see them, you know what I'm saying? That's why your boy is cold. He holds Maplewood. Beast, boy. Feel like them niggas should have went to a big college. They weren't looking at motherfuckers like they do down in Tennessee. They actually look for talent down here now. Back then,
it's Mills. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play.
This nigga just broke near about 4 tackles. I'm gonna count it. Now you show that replay, bitch.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the
stop them.
off the ground.
He ain't breaking it, bitch. Come on.
They're no gain. Fourth down coming up. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this Montgomery team.
Had a whole lot of good running backs. I feel like could have really did something on the next level.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now.
The
last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
I think he was just around the wrong feet.
They'll run it here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play.
Straight
we'll take a timeout or they check him out.
Last year, and ain't like how they coach let them play basketball either. Or,
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they get the completion. Defense wraps him up after
he have a running back named Avion. He's going to throw.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. QB keeper all the way. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
There you go.
And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Has the first down and more. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Yeah.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Hey, I thought I threw a pick. See, dude, 13.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oh, He play Ole Miss. He lost to Ole Miss last
Doesn't
year.
bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw.
Figure out
It's Mills.
a good little team too.
Catch made on the left side. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He pulls in the catch. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not great through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Y'all big. Damn, he is too. Damn, I have to go to my right.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next game.
I was looking for a block.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Designed quarterback run. Now here he goes. Out of bounds after a nice pickup on that play.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line getting right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Mills.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass caught.
I might have to try that temper too.
On the shotgun is probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there. You've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser. That defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.
Locked it. Pick it up. You could have picked it up. Why you
Scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And that will do it for the first half here.
Yes, take points off.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a
to that 3
emotions,
points.
and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Throw interception. Why the fuck did I throw this shit?
Takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
What, man?
And the crowd coming to life here.
Let him back in.
This defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, shit. Oh, Buchanan. Oh, man.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time.
Let him back in his bitch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side.
Bad throw.
The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them the extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. They couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Dropping back, it's Mills. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Throwing on play action. Get him. Scramble now. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this play.
Big stop, man. Yeah, one fucking job.
First and goal at the 4.
One fucking goddamn job.
This unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Mills. And it's incomplete.
Crazy. What happened?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone.
Took them off because I was trying to
Georgia to put them on top now. Now the important point after attempt.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. But the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's Harbor. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Ball handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Speed running back.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure.
That's on me.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC,
this is huge right
the
here.
teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
Yeah, one job, dude. Give me a little time to throw the ball, man.
As the third down pressure works.
Right to the old. I'm stopping right here.
We'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We'll do something else. Fuck. They playing with.
To throw, it's Mills.
He dropped.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
These niggas don't ever block right, boy.
And the return will be brought down.
Quarterback hurt. Big.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field.
Yeah, I heard off that last play.
Start a new drive with 21.
Suddenly
they are behind. They've been
shut
hit down.
While the ball been
They
going
got to
there.
find that spark again. He'll hand it off.
They're making me
Stop him right at the line.
making me put the ball.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Harbor. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain and that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now to try here for the extra point. And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
3 meters out here hurts.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Now from the pistol formation.
That's what's giving me.
And the single back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the tailback's got it again.
Come on, man.
Stop him.
One more.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gun check time on both sides. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Watch him.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. grab down the middle. It's Harbor. Gets into space at the 50. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They mix it up with a run.
Oh, you made it right. Get up in that dude.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the ball is hauled in. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set.
Oh, hey, shit. They didn't give my nigga no.
Pressure is coming.
Good shit. God.
The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Looking to throw. Running out
Could
of
have
time.
ran. He's done.
Escapes the
He's
pocket.
done.
They get him down, and that's how this game
He's a fresh.
0-0. That's the kind of match.
You see how his face he had? He's done. He was just looking for somebody to throw it to.
They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, hurt. You don't feel like coming back down here tomorrow?